cuties! It's time to pick our September TBR. Now, September is an incredibly busy month for me. With my Kickstarter over, I've been working on all of the shipping and everything, and also it's Createathon. That's right, Createathon. That was on beat, so I appreciate that. And so I'm really hoping for audiobooks and small baby TBR. But you all know that the game just loves to average me around 10 to 12, and then sometimes it's just really cruel and gives me, you know, 20. So I think the biggest TBR I can possibly get is 28 out of these dice. And that's if I draw my D24 and it rolls a 4 and triggers us to roll again and we roll 24. That's the biggest I can possibly get in a month for this game. Not the most I can read in a month, but that's how this works. So hello, again, I didn't even do my thing. Welcome to the shelves of chaos. Chaos, 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 chaos. I feel like I have to do that every time now, even though it takes so long to do the animations, but I don't care because it's for entertainment. If you don't know the rules, go look at the rules. I don't want to explain it anymore. Just kidding. So first and foremost, we have to determine how many books we're going to read in a month. I have all my dice here. I'm gonna randomly go whoa, boom, and apparently I picked 2 dice this time on accident, but oh god, and the D24 was one of them. So we're just gonna give that a shaky shake. Smallest possible denomination is a D8, largest is the D24. Let's see how many we pick. Wha-bam! Okay, we have, we have a percentile die. Which is essentially going to be a D10. So that's what we're going to roll. Let's see how many we get. It's the baby Triceratops die. Can't even see. Very carefully lifting. Nope. I don't know what I just picked. Shoot, we're going to roll again. It's a 4. 4, so we roll again. 4 plus 6. So we're going 10. Wow. So yeah, big surprise. 10. Great. Cool. We are now going to be rolling my D24 and moving my Quirmy, who is sitting right here. We'll move around the shelves. We'll spin some wheels. We'll pull some cards. We'll flip some coins. Cool. Let's get started. Roll number 1 is... Roll number 1. 2. 2 spaces is 1 and 2. This is the shelf. Let's see, is anybody... We do have a classic. We do have a continuous series here, but not audiobook. Great. Let us spin a wheel. Spin number 1 says... a card. And the card is... a hyped book. I've got 2 really hyped books. Both are audio. We have The Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow. I've heard amazing things about this. And we have A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. This was published like a long time ago, but it's got a resurgence now, and then Fairy Loot did a fancy copy of it. So, yeah. Let's flip a coin. I'm gonna go with... oh, I found my Sasquatch coin. Found it. So we're gonna go with Bigfoot, Dowry of Blood, Train is Once and Future Witches. Let's see. It's the Train. Big chunky baby. Good start, but it is an audiobook. I do know I have this on audio. Here's what it's about. In 1893, there's no such thing as witches. There used to be in the wild, dark days before the burnings began, but now witching is nothing but tidy charms and nursery rhymes. If the modern woman wants any measure of power, she must find it at the ballot box. But when the Eastwood sisters, James Juniper, Agnes Amaranth, and Beatrice Belladonna, join the suffragists of New Salem, they begin to pursue the forgotten words in ways that might turn the women's movement into the witches' movement. Stalked by shadows and sickness, hunted by forces that will not suffer a witch to vote, and perhaps not even to live, the sisters will need to delve into the oldest magics, draw new alliances, and heal the bond between them if they want to survive. There's no such thing as witches, but there will be. I've been reading a lot of books set in the suffragist era lately, so that's very interesting. Ta-da! Roll number 2. Roll number 2 says... that's a 6. 6. 6. Let's move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, here's what we are working with. Let's see. Continue, but neither are audio. And I think that's it. We do have, I believe, Bomb Book. Possibly Bomb Book. Maybe not. But I think you're a Bomb Book too, actually. Wah! Okay, let's see what the wheel has to say. And the wheel says... Categories. Where did I put you, my dice? That's not the right one, my gosh. Where is it? I don't know. We're gonna do it on my phone. All right. This is what it's preset to G. We're just gonna go to roll again. And it's a U? A U? Okay, well, we did have a U. We have Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. I do have an audiobook for this, so that's nice. Cool. Here is what it's about. Welcome to Karen's Crossing. The tea is hot, the scones are fresh, and the dead are just passing through. When a reaper comes to collect Wallace from his own funeral, Wallace begins to suspect he might be dead. And when Hugo, the owner of a peculiar tea shop, promises to help him cross over, Wallace decides he's definitely dead. But even in death, he's not ready to abandon the life he barely lived. So when Wallace is given 1 week to cross over, he sets about living a lifetime in 7 days. I'm hoping for some whimsical joy. It has some beautiful sprayed edges. It's a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. More TJ Klune. In the Lives of Puppets is one of my all-time favorites I've read so far this year. So we'll see if this can live up to that. Roll number 3. Roll number 3 says 5. We're rolling small today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up top. Right, we've definitely got to continue. Okay, have fun. We've got a continuous series here. We've got, that's it, I think. That's it. That's all. Only one continue. To the wheel. Let's see what the wheel says. Buzzword. We've got the buzzword bag. Please say dawn or defend. Please say those things. We got light. Light is our word. I don't know if I have an audio for this. We have The Light at the Bottom of the World by London Shaw. Here's what it's about. In the last days of the 21st century, sea creatures swim through the ruins of London. Trapped in the abyss, humankind wavers between fear and hope. Fear of what lurks in the depths around them, and hope that they might one day find a way back to the surface. When 16-year-old submersible racer Layla McQueen is chosen to participate in the city's prestigious annual marathon, she sees an opportunity to save her father, who has been arrested on false charges. The Prime Minister promises the champion whatever their heart desires, but the race takes an unexpected turn, forcing Layla to make an impossible choice. Now she must brave unfathomable waters and defy a corrupt government determined to keep its secrets, all the while dealing with a guarded, hot-headed companion she never asked for in the first place. If Layla fails to discover the truths at the heart of her world, or falls prey to her own fears, she risks capture, or worse, and her father will be lost to her forever. Oh, I didn't realize this was like a dystopian. Honestly, but that's cool. Roll number 4. Roll number 4 says 3 again. 3. Okay. Where did we end up? Where did I end up? I was on here. We were here. I didn't move Cormy, did I? Where's Cormy? 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 Did I lose her? I think I lost her. Why do I always lose something in these videos? Here she is. Huh, found her. Okay, so we were here. We're going 3. 1, 2, and 3. Here is this shelf. Can we get Prison Healer? We keep trying. But no series or anything like that. Okay. Now I know there's an audiobook for Prison Healer. Please, please. Been trying like 3 times in a row. It has been knocked off. All right. Spin number 4 says oh, it's double card. It was read. But it moved one. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. Let it be set in a prison and has the word healer in it. Now, first prompt is a 5-star prediction. Okay. Okay. But contemporary. Damn it. All right, is there any contemporary even on this that I think is a 5-star prediction? Probably this. I'm gonna go with this. We have This Is Why They Hate Us by Aaron H. Aceves. Here's what it is about. Aceves? I don't know if I said that right at all. Enrique Kike Luna has one goal this summer: get over his crush on Salim Kanazi by pursuing his other romantic prospects. Never mind that he's only out to his best friend Fabiola. Never mind that he has absolutely zero game. And definitely forget the fact that good and kind, and not to mention beautiful Salim, is leaving LA for the summer to reunite with a girl his family is trying to set him up with. Luckily, Kike's prospects are each intriguing in their own way. There's stoner jock Tyler Montana, who might be just interested in Fabiola as he is in Kike, straight-laced senior class president Ziggy Jackson, and Manny Zuniga, who keeps looking at Kike like he's carne asada fresh off the grill. With all these choices, Kike is sure to forget about Salim in no time. But as the summer heats up and his deep-seated fears and anxieties boil over, Kike soon realizes that getting over one guy by getting under a bunch of others might not have been the best laid plan, and living his truth could come at a high cost. So I think it's going to be, I don't know, I was getting like kind of Ari and Dante vibes, at least because I know about like the prose wise it's probably going to be on the level of Benjamin Alir-Sain's, which that's one of my favorite contemporaries, so we'll see. Adib Khorram blurbed it. Aidan Thomas blurbed it. Ryan Douglas and Abdi Nazemian, which I haven't read anything from them. I own books by them, but I haven't gotten to their stuff yet, so I have high hopes. Let's hope it's a 5-star. We'll find out. Roll number 5. Roll number 5 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Da 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 da. Here we go. We've got to finish a series here. We've got to continue a series here. We've got to continue a series here. And that's it. We got a book. I know this is a bomb book. I think that's a lot of indies. We've got quite a few indies on the shelf. And by quite a few, I mean 3. But we don't want indies this month because I don't tend to get audiobooks for the indies. I just read them. Let's see what the wheel has to say. All right, the wheel says... a card. Just a card. And the card is a seasonal read. So September's gonna be fall. Let's get a fall read. All right, we've got a selection here of some like what I feel are very fall reads. We have I Stop Somewhere, which is mystery. Mystery is a great time for fall. That one. We have Cuckoo Song, which, I mean, creepy as hell. We've got The Whispering Dark. We have Her Majesty's Royal Coven and A Matter of Blood. These all feel very spooky season. So let's go in this is the order they were on the shelf, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Where's my 5-sided die? Found it! 5-sided die says 1. So we get a bomb book, which is fine, but I don't think I have an audio for this, and that is I Stop Somewhere by T.E. Carter. Here's what it's about. Tormented throughout middle school, Ellie begins her freshman year with a new look. She doesn't need to be popular, she just needs to blend in with the wallpaper. But when the unthinkable happens, Ellie finds herself trapped after a brutal assault. She wasn't the first victim, and now she watches it happen again and again. She tries to hold on to her happier memories in order to get past the cold days, waiting for someone to find her. The problem is, no one searches for a girl they never noticed in the first place. So I actually don't know. Is this a kidnapping? Although I guess this is actually more of a winter read now that I see all the frost all over it, but whatever. We're just gonna go with it. Maybe it's on the turning point of fall to winter. But I get that it's definitely gonna be talking about rape culture, but I don't know if it's like, if she's like kidnapped and missing. I feel like that's what that is. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, roll number 6. Roll number 6 is a 1. It's one whole move. One whole space. Really moving a lot of shelves right now. All right, were we here? We were already here. Were we? I don't know. But there's nobody is a continuous series. We do have quite a few audiobooks though, from what I can see on this. So let's find out. What say you, wheel? And the wheel says And the card is multiple POVs. There was only one I could definitely confirm is multiple POV, and that is The Kindred by Alicia Dow, which is a dual POV. One bond can save a kingdom. Here's what it's about. To save a galactic kingdom from revolution, kindred mind pairings were created to ensure each and every person would be seen and heard, no matter how rich or poor. Joy Ibarra knows her place. A commoner from the lowly planet Hali, she lives a simple life, apart from the notoriety that being kindred to the nobility's most infamous playboy brings. Duke Felix Hamdi has a plan. He will exasperate his noble family to the point that they agree to let him choose his own future and finally meet his kindred face to face. Then the royal family is assassinated, putting Felix next in line for the throne and accused of the murders. Someone will stop at nothing until he's dead, which means they'll target Joy too. Meeting in person for the first time as they steal a spacecraft and flee amid chaos might not be ideal, and neither is crash landing on the strange backward planet called Earth. But hiding might just be the perfect way to discover the true strength of the kindred bond and expose a scandal and a love that may decide the future of a galaxy. Okay, interesting. They're aliens! I am so unsure of how many audiobooks I actually have for this TBR. Roll 7? Are we on 7? We're on 7. Roll 7. 20! Finally, a big number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Continue a series, but I know I have no audiobook for you. That's it. That's the only continuous series I have on here. But I do have this beautiful Tim Curry as the Grand Wizard illustration that my sister bought me. Honestly, I thought that was a commissioned piece, but she just found it. Let's see the wheel. The wheel says... Oh, buzzword again. It got caught. It got really caught on you. But buzzword, sure. Double buzzword day. It's the next buzzword that'll take us forever to find. We have... after. After. It took me a while, but we finally found one. We have Felix Ever After by Case and Calendar. Hala! Hala? Huzzah and hooray and la were all the words that came out of that at one time. Here's what this is about. Felix Love has never been in love, and yes, he's painfully aware of the irony. He desperately wants to know what it's like and why it seems so easy for everyone but him to find someone. What's worse is that even though he is proud of his identity, Felix also secretly fears that he's one marginalization too many, black, queer, and transgender, to ever get his own happily ever after. When an anonymous student begins sending him transphobic messages after publicly posting Felix's dead name alongside images of him before he transitioned, Felix comes up with a plan for revenge. What he didn't count on, his catfish scenario landing him in a quasi-love triangle. But as he navigates his complicated feelings, Felix begins a journey of questioning and self-discovery that helps redefine his most important relationship, how he feels about himself. See, now if you told me if this had been over there, this definitely is a 5-star prediction. Roll number 8. Roll number 8. I don't know what it is. 8. Is it really? Wow. From where did we start? Over here. We went from here and it was like all the way on the bottom that we got it. So anyway, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One over here. We've definitely got a 23 of 2023 over here. But nobody is in a series. So, okay. And the wheel says... a card, just a card. Do you want to pick a card? Which card? You want to pick one? What card do you want to pick? You picked down on this pile. All right, how about from this pile? What card? Pick a card. What card? You gotta pick a card. You gotta pick a card. That's your one job right now, is to pick a card. Can you please pick a card? Yeah, can you? Which one? Which one do you want to do? Which one? Which one? What are you thinking? What do you think? Pick one. This one? A signed book. Thank you. That's all I ask. You know, just a little contribution in this household. That's all I ask of you, okay? That's all I ask of you. We have 3. We have Sing Me to Sleep by Gabby Burton. This one I just got from Fairy Loot. We have From Twinkle with Love by Sanjay Menon, which is from Owl Crate years and years and years ago. And we have Gear Breakers by Zoe Hanamikuta, which I don't know if it's a special edition, but it has the signed plate in here that I haven't even attached yet. So we've got a 1, a 2, and a 3. I kind of want From Twinkle with Love just because I've owned it for absolutely ever. Please be a 2. What are you? Ah, that's a 1. I'm not mad about getting a brand new release. I just really want to get that off my shelf, and I definitely have an audiobook. I don't know if an audiobook has dropped yet for this one. We'll find out. Here's what it is about though. Sorsha Sorkhova survives on secrets. As the last siren in her kingdom, she can sing any man to an early grave, but her very existence is illegal, and if her true identity were ever discovered, it would be her life on the line. By day, Sorsha disguises herself as a fae, pretending to be the perfect soldier in training. By night, she satisfies her darker urges working as an assassin for dangerous mercenaries. And all the while, she keeps the biggest secret of all, that she is not always in control of her siren powers, or her desire to kill. Then a blackmailer threatens her sister, and Sorsha's investigation takes her to the royal palace and her most dangerous job yet, personal bodyguard to the crown prince. Sorsha expects to despise Prince Hayes, but he is kind, thoughtful, and charming, and she finds herself increasingly drawn to him, until he tasks her with investigating a killer plaguing the kingdom. The problem? The killer is Sorsha. Trapped by her deadly double life, Sorsha can't leave the palace until she saves her sister, but who will save her from herself? I've got this beautiful art inside here. This is a really beautiful copy. Like, Fairy Loot, killing it as usual. I think, is this the YA? I think this might have been the YA, because I'm on the dual now, the adult and the YA, so I think this is the YA one. Roll number 9. Roll number 9 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do see 2 continues. This one has an audiobook. This one does not. Desperately, this might be one of the oldest books on my shelf. I need to read that really badly. Let's see what the wheel says. Wheel says a card. Card is neutral colors, which I actually need because of Guildathon. Who's a neutral color? We're gonna go between these 3 being the most neutrally of colors. This is kind of a goldy yellow. We've got the white and the orange kind of into the brown, and we've got the page colors and stuff here. I think those are neutrals. I don't actually know what a neutral color is, to be honest. But we need to roll a 3 again, so we're gonna go, I pulled them out, 1, 2, and 3. All right, which one are we getting? 3. We are reading The Library of the Unwritten by A.J. Hackwith. I know this is the start, I believe, of a trilogy, and I think I have an audiobook for it. Here's what it's about. Many years ago, Claire was named head librarian of the Unwritten Wing, a neutral space in hell where all the stories and unfinished by their authors reside. Her job consists mainly of repairing and organizing books, but also of keeping an eye on restless stories that risk materializing as characters and escaping the library. When a hero escapes from his book and goes in search of its author, Claire must track and capture him with the help of former muse and current assistant Brevity and the nervous and sweet demon Leto. But what should have been a simple retrieval goes horrifyingly wrong when the terrifying angel Ramiel attacks them, convinced that they hold the Devil's Bible. The text of the Devil's Bible is a weapon in the power struggle between heaven and hell, so it falls to the librarian to find a book with the ability to reshape the boundaries between heaven, hell, and earth. A Bibli! And it's a neutral zone with neutral colors, I'm saying. We're going with it. Final roll! And the final roll is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! Nobody is a series. So let's just hope for a decent audiobook. To the wheel! And the wheel says most and least want to read. The book on that shelf I want to read the most is Long Live the Pumpkin Queen by Shay Earnshaw. I don't think I have an audio for it, but, and then the other one is The Accidental Beauty Queen by Terry Wilson. I believe this is a bomb book, and I just have very little interest, especially in like beauty queen. I feel like this might be a little like a pick-me girl story, which I'm not into. Like I'm not like other girls, because she's smart and definitely not a minstrel. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping for like more miscongeniality than anything, but I definitely most want to read. I'm gonna wait just in time for spooky season. Let's go. We gotta flip a coin. Oh God, did I already lose it again? I'm so stupid. I lose everything. Would it be a video by me if I wasn't chaotically done? So, all right, rough seas and smooth sailing. Smooth sailing, rough seas. Let's see here. 9. Accidental Beauty Queen. Here's what this stupid book is about. I'm sorry, it might actually be a really good book. Charlotte Gorman loves her job as an elementary school librarian and is content to experience life through the pages of her books, which couldn't be more opposite from her identical twin sister. Ginny, an Instagram famous beauty queen, has been chasing a crown since she was old enough to say world peace, and she's not giving up until she wins Miss American Treasure. But when Ginny has a face-altering allergic reaction the night before the competition, Charlotte suddenly finds herself in a switcheroo the twins haven't successfully pulled off in decades. Woefully unprepared for the glittery world of hair extensions, false eyelashes, and push-up bras, Charlotte realizes after walking a mile in her twins' sky-high stilettos, there might be more to the pageant circuit than just a sparkly crown. Okay, I'm feeling both like Parent Trap meets miscongeniality vibes. Let's hope for the best. All right, here are all the books, 10 books. Hopefully a ton of these are audiobook. Editing queue, how many of these were audiobooks? Let's hope for the best. Oh, I found the coin! Found it, it was underneath all the books. All right, that is it for the video. And there's some trash thing going on outside, so that's super fun. Let me know what you guys are reading in September, and if you're gonna participate in Createathon. Hope you will join us for all the fun chaos that is September. I'm gonna go now. Bye! It's time. Why? Why? Why out here? We're not taking a bath. You already did that. We already had a bath today. You can't have 2. I'm gonna randomly just go, well, not like that. Takes forever to zoom out. This is our jungle gym now. We just constantly need to have hangers up there so we can play. You know, whatever entertains her and stimulates her brain. Oh my God, that's so funny. She's struggling to grip and pull herself up. And I said, do you need help? And she immediately just dangles her feet for me to step her up on. Hey, don't climb up there. What did I just say? What did I just say about climbing up there? You get jungle gym down here, not up there. Child, it's dirty. Child, that has not been cleaned. No, that's not been cleaned. Come here, step up. Ow, step up. That's not a clean area. It's not. That's not a bird-approved area. Oh, oh shit. All my cards just fell out. That's fine.